Hi, and thanks for coming. We're going to be reviewing order management, or OM. From within the patient's open chart, you would select the Orders tab from the right-hand function buttons. You default to the current orders page, which displays all active orders and the categories they fall under. The History tab will display all orders placed on the patient for that visit. The orders are sorted by category groups, and you can click on a specific order to view an audit trail of that order. From the Current Orders tab, the footer buttons include New Orders, is where you'll place orders for labs, x-rays, care items. New Meds will be orders placed by an ordering physician or by an ED nurse. New Sets will allow you to place an order based on an order set. The Edit Multiple button will allow you to stop or cancel an order to collect a specimen, and start or change an order for a future date. By selecting the New Orders button, you have to choose the ordering provider. The attending physician will default as a choice for your order, but another provider can be selected by choosing the Other Provider lookup and then selecting the provider's name from the lookup. An ED and order source needs to be completed. An ED physician only, read back verbal order, or provider order management, and then select OK. If the ordering provider does have a list of favorites, you are able to order from that physician's favorites list. You also have the ability to order by choosing a specific category group and then opening the plus sign and choosing the specific order from within the category group. The final way that you can choose to order is by selecting the name. This will allow you to search by name. You simply free text the order you would like to place. Once you find the specific order, you place a check next to that, and then select the clear. And you can continue to place multiple orders as you need. You do have the ability to search as a default to start SWIFT, but also can search by any word and add as many orders as you need. You are able to review the amount of orders or keep track of the orders you've placed by reviewing the queued order here and reviewing the orders that have already been placed, which will allow you then to either uncheck these orders and continue to place more orders. If this is all of the orders you need to place at this time, you would select the Next button, and this will open your Manage Order list. From this screen, you have the ability to assign a specific priority and frequency depending on the order type. Multiple priorities can be selected for a specific single order. Place a check mark next to the specific order that you want to complete. An edit box will appear. If the order needs to be changed or the timing needs to be changed, you would have the ability to change that information from here. A blue edit with an asterisk indicates there is additional information that is required to fill in, and you will see an asterisk in this situation. A frequency can also be changed in the edit mode by clicking on the edit box and then changing the frequency directly from here to the predetermined frequency that you need. Nursing care orders are also placed through the order management session. By choosing from the category group, you can open up the care order section and search through the care order list for the specific care order you are looking for. In addition, care orders can also be found by selecting the name and then typing in the specific care order that you're looking for. The most care orders require additional items from patient equipment or CS. These items will be identified with a C after the name. For example, when you order a sequential compression device, in the care section, you must also order a sequential motor from PETS and the appropriate sequential SCD size from CS. Let me just show you how that looks. Messages can also be sent through the order management session to various departments to notify them of a new order or a new patient. From the main ordering page, we're going to review the Edit Multiple tab. From this tab, you can again edit current orders. You can document the collection of a specimen. By selecting the order you want to edit, you have the available options below. The Start stops the order and allows you to change the date and time in the future. The Stop will cancel the order. The Hold or Resume will hold the order. The Collect Specimen will allow you to collect the specimen. Or to complete the order, you can complete the order from here. Only orders that are non-transmitting, such as consults, care, EKGs, and therapies, are stopped using the Completed tab. Non-transmitting orders that do flow to a different department cannot be completed in this way. To complete an order, you would merely place a check mark next to the desired order and then select Complete on the bottom of the screen. It is important to note that all diets must be complete. It must be complete by using the stop of the order before a new diet can be started. By following the steps as noted. As we discussed earlier, a resuscitation status is entered through order management and will display in the patient's header. If the patient's resuscitation status needs to be changed at any point in time, the resuscitation status cannot be edited. This order also needs to be utilized following these steps. From the Current Orders page, select the Edit Multiple. Place a check mark next to your resuscitation status order and select Stop. You would choose a stop reason from the drop-down and then select OK. This will stop your current resuscitation status order. You then will have to go back through the New Orders tab and re-enter a new resuscitation status. By selecting the resuscitation status order, placing a check mark, and then selecting the Edit button, where you would have the ability to update the information that has already been entered in. and then save this data. The final step is to do a final save on the new order. And then once the patient's chart is closed, and you open the patient's chart back up, the new resuscitation status will display in the header. In addition, if orders have been made through order management, you do have the ability to change the frequency of the order from the work list. By selecting the order that has been ordered from your work list, you would be able to select the frequency and then update the frequency as needed based on the provider ordering. And selecting OK. This would update the frequency on your work list for you. In addition, RNs, CNAs, and RT can collect a specimen from the work list that's been ordered through the order management session. You will see the collect specimen and the specific specimen will fall to your work list with a time clock in the now column. By placing a check mark next to the specimen that you are collecting and selecting document and then saving this will generate a requisition to the lab that this specimen is to be run and will place a date and timestamp with your initials that you had completed the specimen collection. In addition, for HUC staff, you can also collect specimens from within the orders routine and the edit multiple by selecting the order that you want to collect. Note it does appear as uncollected, and then by clicking on the Collect Specimen button below. You would have the ability to choose the time in which it was collected, and then select OK, and OK again to collect that specimen. Prior to discharging a patient, it is important to go to the Edit Multiple and stop your orders that are care item orders. Oh, that's not right. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you next time.